This is all we have, just this moment, not tomorrow, not the past. And that's how I feel when I come to these rehearsals, is I can forget about my troubles and just be in the present moment and sing.
I came to Tucson in 1983. The first thing that I did when I came here to find a community was to go to the folk dancers, began to gather together the people that would become Mzekala. That's a Georgian woman's name that translates as sun woman. Perfect for Tucson. All right, let's go ahead and tune up with Gliodai. When we were in Bulgaria and singing for the people there, this is the song we most often pulled out for them, Mama Siyanka. Mama Siyanka, na večerja kani, ya yela yela, u baba yanke, ya yela yela, u baba yanke, ya yela yela, da večerja te mamo, mene ne kanete, snoš ti si hodi, za studena voda, snoš ti si hodi, za studena voda, tam si zavari, moj to prvo libe.
Well, it's a wonderful kind of social experience. You know, we've been together a very long time, and we've seen each other through a lot of things in life, both the highs and the lows. And about 15 years ago, I joined Mzekala as the drummer. So that's what I do. I establish the tempo and I keep the meter.
I was one of the people who started with the group before it had a name. Many of us were dancers, and as we danced, we learned to sing the songs. We decided we loved singing so much that we wanted to get together just to sing, independent of the folk dancing.
The transition was very easy because we were already very familiar with most of the music. We just settled in, found out where our voices sort of fit. We've got people who are multi-talented. Sometimes we have to write our own music. You know, we'll find something recorded that we love, and thank goodness we've got people who are capable of listening and transcribing. You know, so we may make our own arrangement of the tune, depending on whose voice works on which part. A lot of what we sing is not familiar to most Westerners.
What's really interesting about music in the Balkans is that many of the meters or the rhythms are irregular. 5/8, there's 7/8. And my favorite, 11/16. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. They're a lot of fun to play. When we perform, I'm a dynamic player. So when they're louder, I'm louder. When they're quieter, I'm quieter. I always try to end one beat or one syllable before they do. So the last thing the audience hears is their beautiful voices.
We sang Welsh songs, we've sung Turkish. You're part of a diverse world. You really feel a member of this universal sisterhood, we would say.
When we first started singing, we were very naive. We didn't realize how much the Bulgarians loved jokes with innuendos. So this is a story about a woman who is washing the sheets that she made for her wedding dowry. That's not really what she's talking about. She's talking about what's happening on the sheets.
We went to Bulgaria for 3 weeks and we traveled around, and we don't speak Bulgarian. We can sing Bulgarian and we know how to say beautiful eyes and nice lips. People that we met, they wanted to know why we were there. And the only way we could explain it was to sing for them. And they almost always cried.
I had this nostalgia for this music, and I've never been to Bulgaria or Eastern Europe, but I just loved it. I felt at home.
The songs have the same wonderful stories that are universal themes for all of us. They sing about love and loss. They sing about longing for your homeland, and they sing about lullabies for babies. And these are things I think that we can all relate to.
For me, since I don't sing, I'm an accompanist. Every time we're rehearsing or performing, it's like sitting in front of the world's most expensive stereo. It's just beautiful, joyful sound.
Hi, I'm Tom McNamara, host of Arizona Illustrated. Thanks so much for watching this story from our show. And for more local stories from Arizona Illustrated, just click right here.